The online world is massive, comprising of more than 5 billion people worldwide. It's about 2/3 of the global population. But when it's your kids downloading chatting apps and playing online games with strangers, the internet can quickly become a dangerous place. Huntsville police arrested 9 men this weekend on human trafficking and child predation charges. The Huntsville Police Department led a multi-group effort to find the individuals and make the arrests, using decoys posing as minors online to lure in child predators. According to the district attorney's office, those men took the bait and wanted to exchange goods or money for sexual acts. But there are always more in any given community. Our Caleb Aguayo went out to learn how you can keep your child safe from online predators.
There are child predators in every community in America because the internet is in every community in America.
You heard that right. With widespread internet access among children and constant online activity, you or your child could become a victim of some form of predation. On Thursday and Friday, officers posed as minors and lay the bait for online predators. They arrested 9 men over the weekend, each accused of human trafficking and other charges. Here's how it worked.
These are serious predators that are actually looking to have sex with children and bring something of value to the place where they're meeting. That's what makes it human trafficking in the first degree, and that's what all these fellas were charged with.
But according to the Huntsville Police Department, many child predators are extremely technologically savvy. They can find your location and personal information using the things you tell them, photos, and even by tracking the IP address on your computer. If your child is online or uses a cell phone, you need to teach them to be careful and to protect themselves and their information online. A child predator sting just this weekend arrested 9 men in connection with human trafficking. The police department and the human trafficking task force of the region gave me some tips on how to keep your child safe.
What they do is they try to develop a level of a bond with your child. And then your red flag as a parent, what you're looking out for is those invitations for them to talk with this individual privately, where they encourage them to go to a different application to continue their conversation with this person.
When it's you and your family, they seek out a relationship and take it as far as the child will trust them. To keep it from happening to your child, Bo Williams with the local human trafficking task force says you have to let them know the risks of being online and take measures to keep them from being tracked.
You need to know what your child is doing out there. You need to have monitoring software. You need to have blocking software. You need to have a frank conversation with your children about the kinds of bad people who are out there. And if they're old enough to be on the internet, they're old enough to know about those bad kinds of people.
Some other tips they gave: be aware of what your children are doing online and the apps they use. Be proactive and look into any online friendships your child may have, and make sure they're only chatting with friends that you and they know personally. In Huntsville, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.
The 9 men under arrest are currently being held without bond. The next steps are preliminary hearings before each of them go before grand jury. If convicted, they could face 10 years to life in prison.